Hey guys, how you all are doing? I hope you all are good. Now in today's lecture we are going to learn about how we can create a text field by writing a code and not by dragging and dropping from the toolbar. So if you want to learn how you can make your own customizable text field by writing your own code and learn how to make the text field by writing a code, so please watch the video if you want to learn that thing till the watch the video till the end. So hope you will like my video. If you like my video, then give a like to my video and subscribe to my channel. So now let's move to our channel introduction and then directly move to my screen. So let's go. Open our previously created project which is a text field, and if you haven't seen my last two lectures then please go and watch. The video is already uploaded to the YouTube. You can check my playlist and you can watch the previous two videos about the text field from there, where I have shown how you can create a simple text field and how to give the border around the text field, which I have already shown. First, now we have to create the instance of the text field into the view controller, where we have to make our own text field which is customizable. So we have to make our instance into a variable. So we will create a var, which is means a variable. We have customize text box equals to UI text field, right? This is how we can define an instance of the UI text field into a variable. Now we will use this variable to make our own text box, right? Okay, first let me make a font size a little bigger so everybody can see. So we are going to view default. If you want to change the size of every text, then press command A from the keyboard so that it will select all the fonts, all the type of fonts, and then we are going to go to text and we are going to change the size to 80, right? So it will look bigger and it will be easier to see, right? So now the instance we have defined, that is customized text box, right? So we will write customized text box is equal to UI text field or frame. So this frame is to set the text field at the right place in screen, where you have to set the position of the text field. This line will define that thing, right? So we have to set x to 20. X, this means this direction we have to set x to text field to 20, right, from x direction. Then y it is 300 and width will be 34. Width will be self dot view dot frame dot size dot width. So it will make the text field of the size of the our screen, and minus 40 is to handle the right anchor of the text field, which will go out of the screen if we not minus it from the width of the screen, because our x-axis is 20 from this side, right? So we have to minus 40 to make it at the correct position, where the x position is there at the start position, right? So it will make both the ends of the text field equally at the same place, right? So height will be 34, right? Now let me move to this side first. Now if you want to set background color of the text field, then you can do it by background color literal, and then select the color from the color palettes. We are going to select this color, right? Then custom text field, custom text box, right? Customize text box, right? And customize text box dot you can give the keyboard to this text field. So you, if you want, if you have an email text box, then you can give the text box, you can give the keyboard type to the email, right? So we will write keyboard type equals to dot, then you will see all the types of the keyboard that is available in the Xcode. URL type, ASCII capable, right? Decimal pad, default, email address, numpad, right? We are going to set it default. Then customize text box dot auto correction, that means if you write anything then the spelling is wrong and you don't have to do it by your own. Xcode will handle it by your itself, so it will correct the spelling, right, by default, right? Customize text field, customize text box dot auto capitalization type, right? Auto capitalization means if you want to make the whole sentence auto capitalize it, then you can do it. Xcode will handle it by your itself. If you want to make the all characters capitalize, you have to make none of these characters capitalize. You have to make whole sentence capitalize. We are going to stay with the first letter capitalization, right? So you can select dot words to make the first letter of the text field capitalize, right, by itself. So that's it. Now the created text field, we have to set the text box into a view. Which view we have to set in this view? So we can do that by writing view dot add subview. So now created text field, we have to assign it to the view. Which view? And that is this view. We have to assign the created text box to this view. How we can do that? By writing a single line of code. We will say view dot add subview. Subview means if you want to add anything to main view, then you can write add subview. And which text box we have to add? This one, right? So now if we run our app and see what is the output, then you will see the text box created in the view, right? So just wait, yeah, right. The text box is created, but we haven't set the placeholder like this into this text box. So let's do that. How we can set the placeholder? Custom text box dot placeholder equals to, we are going to give the string write something, right? This is what the placeholder we are going to set. And now if you see, then you will see the placeholder in that text box write something, right? Yeah, there it is, right? Write something, and that's the placeholder. Now this position of the text field is dynamic, right? Now it's static, right? We have given a certain position to set the text box. Now if we want to set the text box right below this text box, then how we can do it? So we have to give the constraint. So we can comment this line out and write one line of code. Custom text box dot auto translate auto resize into masking, right, equals to false. And if you haven't seen how we can give a constraint to the tool by writing the code, then it is covered in the first lectures of animated label. You can go and watch that video, and the link is given in the description by animated label, so you can follow that link and see the video into the playlist. So you will get how we can set the constraint by writing a code, right? So we will write here custom text box dot layer, sorry, dot custom text field dot top anchor dot constraint equals to now which now this top anchor we have to set below which text field, that is this, right? So we have to write this top anchor and this bottom anchor relation, right? So we will write the name of this text box we have assigned and created the outlet is custom field, right? So we have to write custom field dot bottom anchor, we have to set the 30 space between them, so is active equals to true, right? Now the left anchor of the custom text box that we are creating is equal to what? So we will set the view dot left anchor and we will set the 20 space between them is active equals to true. And now custom text box dot right anchor dot right anchor dot constraint equals to, we have set again to view dot right anchor and we will set minus 20 spacing between them. So if you don't know anything how we are making this, and it is all explained in our first lecture, that is animated text field. So we will if you want to see a deep of this lecture, then you can go and watch it in that video, and the description, in the description the link is given, right? So you can follow that link and see. Now we have to give the height of the custom text box, so we will give like this. The height will be the constant, so right, we have to give 34. So now if we see and run our app, the this newly created text box will right beneath the old created text box, right? So we can see if the app goes run. So right, this is how we can set a permanent spacing between this text field, and we will if we run on any device, then this both text field will be here only, not here or anywhere else. So we have to give the constraint properly to set the text field at the right place, or set any tools at the right place, right? So now if we want to give the borders to this text field, then how we can do it programmatically, that's also we are going to see. So we can write custom text box dot layer dot border width equals to 2, right? Customize text box dot layer dot border color equals to color literal. We'll give color of the border to I think okay, blue. Okay, let's see. I know the color is awkward, but that's how you will look it better. So let's see if the border is created around the text field. Yes, border is already created around the text field. Now if you want to make again the corner of the border to slightly a curve shape like this, then how we can do it? Yes, we can also do that by programmatically. Dot layer dot corner radius equals to 5, and we have to set customize text box dot layer dot mask to bound equals to true, right? This two line we have to write to make layer mask to bound equals to true, right? So these two line we have to write to make the corner of the text box slightly a curve shape, right? So you will see the curve shape, we have to make it higher to see it properly, so we can do that. And now if you see, you will see the corner of the radius created at the as a corner like that, right? So this is how you can create your own customizable text field, and you can give it a constraint to set it up at a proper place, and you will see everything in this text box. Now if you want to change the keyboard, right, at this time the keyboard is like a default keyboard, right? If you want to set the keyboard to the number pad, then you can also do that. If we change the keyboard type from here by writing a programmatically, so you will see the keyboard type as a number pad. That's what we have set, right? So if you look now, the keyboard has changed and it becomes a number pad, right? So if you want a user input to be a phone number or a pin code, anything else, then you can set the keyboard to the numpad, right? So user won't enter anything else except the number, right? So we will set it back to the default. So this is how you can create a text field by writing a program. And that's what we have seen in the this lecture. So thank you guys, thank you for watching. If you like my videos, then do subscribe to my channels, like and give share to my videos. And again, thank you for watching these videos. We are going to make this type of short videos so that you can understand it better, the step by step of everything. So thank you again, thank you for watching. Bye.